We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Broomstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Gators will kick this deep to begin the game. Fielded in the end zone, it's Joseph. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So Miami's offense making their way on the field to open this game. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Second down play coming up. Now, with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Here we go. First third down of the game. Looking to pass. It's Beck. A deep shot to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So the Gators offense gets their first crack now. And Kirk, we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays. You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Caught behind the line. It's Sturdivant. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And Kirk, all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Back to pass. It's Lagway. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive, and now it's first and goal.
The Gators pick up enough yards to move the sticks. First and goal, handoff, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Dropping back, it's Beck. He's got it with room to run. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. That play moves the ball across midfield and is set up for the first down at the 41.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami and the wide receiver position. Now, you could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
They misfire in first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line, it's Fletcher. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Love about this sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Trying to catch the defense with the draw. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Back to throw. It's Beck. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. A play action, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
And the Gators will line up to boot it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. With the catch, it's Fletcher. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The Hurricanes are going to keep this drive rolling.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To the air, it's Beck. Grab down the middle, it's Fletcher. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Canes moving quickly down the field here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
I mean, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
gain makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Caught by the receiver. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit just as he throws the ball. He makes the grab. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, you know me. I love to see these quarterbacks who know they're about to get hit, stand in there, deliver the ball, take the pressure, and make the throw accurately downfield.
Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. To throw. It's back. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. So they retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Bringing pressure. On another sack. This defense on fire.
Man, that is how you prevent an offense from punching it in when they get inside the 10-yard line. That is back-to-back sacks for this defense near the goal line.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. That's caught. It's Webb. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Receivers are bunched together. Gonna run it. It's Ball. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, a nice 1st down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Keeping it on the ground here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
First down, looking to throw the football. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Really good route here by this receiver. Quarterback does his job, puts the ball right where it needs to be. But how about the play by that defender to knock it away?
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
The Gators with 1st and 10 here. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Running back has it on a screen now. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, that screen play can be a little tricky if the blocks up front don't develop, and now they got to figure out what to do here on 4th down.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside, created enough space back to the inside, and there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Back to throw. It's Speck. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught quickly. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll hand it off. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Nice grab. It's Fletcher.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Trying the old counter play here. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Close to the tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Canes. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Connects on the PAT, so it's a 13-7 game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Play action here on first down. Off target and incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he makes the catch! And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And the single back takes the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Ball handed off. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. First and 10 play coming up. And there's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
2nd down after that previous play. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. It is 1st and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Big pass, here comes a jet sweep. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Applying for the touchdown on the right side. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on 3rd down to get back in range. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Comes the field goal unit onto the field. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The deficit remains at 6 after that miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Play fake, looking to throw. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the 1st half clock. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that 1st half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. Pick your poison kind of player. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The Hurricanes will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. Makes the grab. It's Hansen. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
It's 2nd down after that completion. They'll run it here. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Lagway. He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. And they misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The Gators keep the football on the move. They're going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pump over the middle. It's Wilson. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
The important 3rd down play coming up. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the 1st down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the 1st down.
And the Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The Gators are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Normally for this offense, down in the red zone, they love to go to the tight end, and they try to go to him. He drops the ball. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I might think about trying to give him another shot.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know if as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The Gators will line up now. It's 1st and goal. On 1st down, it's play action. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. It puts them in front, 14-13 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Looking downfield. It's back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The sure hands. It's Joseph. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
First down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Look out, room to run here.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Joseph. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
This isn't the most flashy play, but it's effective. A slant play coming out of the slot. It's a quick hitter against this defense.
The Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 here. That's reeled in. It's Daniels. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Caught behind the line. It's Joseph. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. The offense with some pre-snap motion. To throw, it's back. Throw into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami, to put them on top now. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Now the try for 2. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab behind the line, it's Fletcher. And he's not going to make it. Big stop by the defense, and still a 5-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, they look to the right. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Third down for the offense from the 29. They try to sneak it for the first. And the Gators are moving quickly down the field.
Believe it or not, Chris, there's an art to the quarterback sneak. And when you've got a savvy quarterback who knows how to fall forward and squeeze between his offensive linemen for the first down, short conversion situations become almost like clockwork.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. They're going to run it here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Third down upcoming after that completion. To throw, it's Lagway. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Off the play fake on first down. Pass falls incomplete, but the defense may have jumped.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Gators. They jump on top now here in the fourth. Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a two-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he'll run it into the end zone. The two-point conversion pushes the lead up to a field goal here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid, right down for a touchdown. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. It's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
He hands it to the back. Gets the first and still running. Tackled, but first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Grab behind the line. It's Joseph. Breaks loose at the 45. Here he goes. Past the touchdown, Hurricanes. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Defense is coming after him. Breaks free. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Important second down play coming up. He's going to hand this off. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Ball. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Sturdivant. The Gators are on the move here.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Wilson. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. To the air. It's Lagway. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finds his man. It's Sturdivant. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Quick throw to the left. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Gibby keeps it himself. The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Dropping back. It's Beck. It's a wide receiver screen. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
The Canes will have to kick this away. On he comes for his second punt of the game. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Fights back to the line of scrimmage, avoids the safety, but nothing more.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So it's 2nd and 10 from their own 1. Important to get some yards here. They don't want to have to face third and long or punt from this position. Takes the handoff. It's ball. This one ends up a safety.
Oh, this one hurts, Chris. Right when it looks like you have a chance to get back into this game. Now, keep in mind, even though you've given up a safety, it's still a one-possession game. Now you have to kick this ball off to your opponent. It's going to come down to, can your defense make a stop to give your offense a chance again?
After giving up the safety, they have to kick it away here now. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the 4th time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down. So it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. Looking to throw. It's back. That's reeled in. It's Daniels. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times, and you should focus more on preserving the lead.
And the Canes will line up to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Gators offense retakes the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The final 2 minutes here, this defense trying to hang on, the offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Catch made on the right side, that's a big gain. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
How about going down the middle of the field for a big gain? Good throw by the quarterback.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down at about the 3-yard line. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It's a quarterback keeper. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
Here it is, 1st and goal. They need 7 points to take the lead. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Boy, what more can you say about the execution of this offense with the game on the line? They tied the game up, extra point away from taking the lead with under a minute to go. Wow, impressive.
Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT is up and good. They take a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Play action here on 1st down. It's a short completion to the tight end. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Looking to pass, it's Beck. He'll try a pass here. Caught near the sticks, it's Daniels. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Ram down the middle. It's Fletcher. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, this quarterback right now is throwing in sync. That's 3 throws on this drive to start things off, 3 completions, and a nice gain there.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here when they desperately need it? Throws it to the right. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Up with the play to keep this drive alive.
How much can they pick up on 3rd down? Try a field goal from here would be 57 yards. An inside give now from the shotgun. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. And it comes down to this, a chance to put his team in the lead in the final stages of this one. He knocks it through with confidence. And with that, they retake the lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal puts them in front, they get ready to kick off here, just needing to avoid a big kick return. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
Now the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. Looking to pass here on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.